Hello, this is Michael Sabella speaking, and today we take the following question into consideration. Which has a greater impact on geography, the environment on people or the people on environment? I believe that the effect of people on the environment is a greater impact on geography, for we as a human population have posed both a threat but also beneficial actions towards it. To begin with, I took a tour about 5 minutes walking distance from my house to the old pump house here in Hidalgo, Texas. It's actually a very accommodating attraction for visitors around the world. The pump house holds a lot of history in the Rio Grande Valley, but also in the state of Texas as a whole, as a nation, which I, as a constant visitor, had no clue about. When entering the grounds of the pump house, you actually see a cylindrical brick smokestack, which is 125 feet tall, and it's a steam-driven pumps, basically, that were installed here on the Rio Grande River between the years of 1909 and 1912. The pumps moved irrigation water to the Rio Grande Valley fields, which helped the growth of many crops such as sugarcane, citrus, cabbage, and tomatoes. Now, this is actually the last of its kind along the Rio Grande Valley, only because a lot of it was destroyed. But I will talk later about the history of how it was saved and how it is the very last here in the valley. On the west side of the pump house, intake pipes drive down to the channel that was the Rio Grande River until a 1933 hurricane shifted its course of the riverbed. The channel diverted water to the pump house up until the point when it was abandoned, like I was saying, in the year of 1983. The pump house served to transform the valley, which is real dry and unusable for agriculture, and into one of the nation's richest agricultural centers, known as the Magic Valley. Now, this nickname was given to the valley when the pump house first opened, which it quickly became a giant role in the history of Texas, like I was saying. For one prime example is that the population itself expanded from 22,000 to over 150,000 here in the Rio Grande Valley from the years 1900s to 1930. The pump house was reopened. Like I said, it was abandoned. It was reopened in 1999 as a museum, thanks to a man, Robert Norden, who was actually a veterinarian, who him and a group of men fixed it up, and they put it on the list of National Register of Historic Places. And a long time, it's now connected to the World Brain Center, which trails along the border wall of Mexico and the United States. Now, another example that I want to bring up is the Education Complex. As you can see here, it's plaque. It was established in 2009, which it was served as a growth, in my opinion. The College of Ed was real small before, but more people are interested in pursuing a career in teaching, and I feel like we as people, the human population, take advantage of the land, take advantage of the environment, and we expand. And that's returning back to the question that we as people do impact the environment much more than it impacts us. Now, in conclusion, I want to begin to restate that I truly believe that the effect of people on the environment is a greater impact on geography, as well as displayed as image taken at the World Brain Center. I wanted to show you because it's a little pond there at the World Birding Center, and the border wall is actually in the background. And not all things are positive, but as far as our population, actually, we do have effect on the environment, and as a nation, we make the decisions we make. But in the end, I serve to pose a question: how do you think we've affected the environment? And my sources will be listed below. There are actually 2 articles that I received, which were both implied by Jonas Mortones and Eileen Maite. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.